place. I can still see the blonde wood catching the afternoon glow, preserving a family blueprint from a time I didn't know. But it stayed pretty much the same through the passing of the years. 112-3 Mirike Drive, where the distant static clears. Sitting at my favorite table with that heavy interlocking grain, watching her pull off a miracle that I can't quite explain. Working doubles at the job, coming home tired and worn, but a feast was always waiting when the early light was born. Bacon and the sausage patties, biscuits and the gravy hot, pancakes on the counter, filling up every single slot. She ran it on a tight budget, counting every single dime, but we always had something, no matter how hard the time. And she'd bow her head at the end of the day, teaching two boys how strong hearts should pray. Out in the yard with the sun on her face, an independent spirit, keeping rhythm and pace. We'd help her here and there, watching her stand so tall, the unshakable anchor inside of that wood panel wall. Yeah, the budget was tight, but the love was alive, right there on the floor of 112-3 Mirike Drive. She kept that house spotless, everything in its right place, just as long as two wild boys didn't clutter up the space. I can still hear the stovetop clank when the burner turned to red, heating up the water while we crawled out of bed. The high silver whistle of the copper kettle song, pouring out her coffee while the morning moved along. Then she'd look across the parquet table, pulling us both in close, giving us the kind of words that matter to us most. She'd say, I love you, a bushel and a peck, and a beautiful hug right around your neck. Yeah, a bushel and a peck and a hug around your neck. An unshakable the yard work is done. Sitting at the table with my brother in the sun, a bushel